Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but you are now in the groove yard and in the jazz zone. My name is Roscoe Lee Owens, and I am your host. We're talking about art, music, creativity, an interview series hosted by myself, again, Roscoe Lee Owens. I just want to share a couple of things with you this morning. And there is a situation called the 48 laws of power. I'm just going to go through a few and talk about a couple of things. It says, never outshine your master. Let's think about that because we in the groove yard. We're sitting right here in Lamert Park, right on People Street. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. What's going on in this whole psychological world that we're living in? Conceal your intentions. Always say less than necessary. That's all that I have to say about that. Bring me in, Kijana, because you see, the 48 laws of power, it's a very powerful concept to understand what we're doing because, it really sets a stage. And the first power is that inner peace, the social understanding of self, going through your spiritual awakening. Uh, and I say awakening because when we got here, they said they loved you and they popped you on your butt. And then as you grew up, you learned things in school that you find that was not very truthful. Hmm. So you have to have a waking up, an epiphany to understand who you are. So that's how we ended up in the jazz zone. Let me close this door for a quick second. And what we did was to understand that growing up gives you the opportunity to have experiences, a great deal of failures that they call failures, but they're really stepping stones. Stepping stones until you come into the existence of realization. So here we go. With that understanding of realization, I set up a motion in the Lamert Park many, many years ago that came back around to revisit, which is something like Sankofa. Go back to where you started. Go back to the education that you had. Reassess and move forward. So that's what we're doing today. Uh, I want to go first to a quick understanding of that inertia that has brought us this far. We're talking about jazz zone. We're talking about the understanding of being in the groove yard. We are in here with the Lamert Park Jazz and Blues Society, the development that has come out of the Jammin Foundation, that came out of the Living Legend. It's a soulful understanding of how we regenerate our mind to understand that there is some beautiful things that are happening. So, with that said, I want to go and show creativity. Creativity, I want to start with something that is so important, especially in getting out the message. And that's the first 15 seconds that we have in terms of getting somebody's attention. So hit me with an instant stinger, brother. And it's
Hi, my name is Kijana Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP virtual assistant support program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Back into the groove yard. One of the things when we're talking about a regeneration of thought, uh, an understanding of an epiphany, and a growth pattern in how we are as young folks, actually from babies to young folks, to a better understanding uh, of what teamwork means to achieve more. And that's what I see. And as we continue to do that, we move into another realm, which for me, it became a degree of using art as therapy. So through music, I was utilizing music as art through therapy and working with your young folks, working with our seniors, providing music at senior centers and facilities all around the community. And that became an epiphany as well. So I was walking down the hall in this really wonderful space called the Montclair Plaza at that time, which is now called Montclair Place. But it had a wonderful space in there with the Pomona Valley Art Association. So when I walked and I looked and I spoke and I listened and I joined, stepping out on faith. That's what we're talking about in reality, going back to the first part of the conversation with 48 laws of power, you see. So in doing that, when I stepped in, I don't know if there's any photographs or anything of any of the works that we hung at the facility, but just recently, per this month, magazine came out. The magazine has been out. It's called Art of Poetry. I'm going to kind of show it right quick. Art of Poetry magazine. This happens to be the holiday 2021 series. But what has happened is because we've had some fantastic artists with us at the Arroyo Art Collection, such as Aldonia R. Bailey, which had a great page in this Art of Poetry magazine a few months back. Also, there's a beautiful young lady that's an artist, Joyce Miles, who also had a good spread in this magazine. And this month, it is a great spread with Heather Hilliard Bonds, artist and poet. And she has such wonderful, whimsical, and serious art that is depicted of family and togetherness. It's always beautiful. So uh, that's in there as well. And I have to say congratulations to Roscoe Lee Owens, who is also in the magazine. I have a page, and the real aspect of this, which I didn't think was going to be the same way, in its creative works of Roscoe Lee Owens. It's an exhibit, and it shows the exhibit, and it says the poem "Life Is." in the book, Expressions in Poetry, is by my son, Kijana Owens. It is fitting for me to share my favorite. And at that time, I looked at it and says, Life is. I was looking at the poetic version of Life is, but it's not that. It was even more intense because the series that I have is called the Thought Series. And this shows life is, it says, express joys, pains, and frustrations and love. These expressions are held close to my heart, and it gives me great pleasure to be able to share them with you. That's all I'm going to read out of there. And it goes on with a story that Kijana Owens has and shared that's within that. So that combination ended up showing me this whole transition. Because when you step out and you have epiphanies, the first was, you know, as a young man, I really felt that I did not appreciate my dad as much as I did later. You know, as a kid, I thought he knew not much, but as an adult, I knew he knew a lot. And as a senior, I know he was a genius. And my opportunity to continue the legacy of Mr. Jimmy Owens through music, continuing his work as a musician, mine is not as a musician, mine as is as if music must be played, understood, live, and on stage, and keep musicians working. So that whole transition. That was that understanding. That was that epiphany. And then the next, where I'm talking about with the art, the same thing. The series that I did, the very first series that I did, was a series about, I'm going to say, the Green Book, but it was about my dad driving down Route 66, coming from East St. Louis, going to school with Miles. There was only one African American school, which was Lincoln High. Those people that know East St. Louis know this. But at the same time, to come out here in the early 40s as a young, good looking black man with a family needing to work, it was an understanding of how do we do this? How do we step between the idea of what I love, which is playing drums, to the fact of developing enough revenue to grow a family? What a dilemma in the 40s, black man. That's when I understood all this. I understood he was a genius. So, with no further ado, I don't know if we have one of the videos of the Jazz Zone playing music, one we have where we're branding, because that's extremely important, and the other is as it is and as we have performed. If you have one of those available, Mr. Owens, would you please share that?
Thank you, Tandy. We're going to do some blues to close out this year. They talk about 2020 in the Jazz Zone. That's how we do it.
Here we are, right back at it. Jazz Zone style. Started to change the hat because we're down in Leimert Park. You know, we have been in Leimert Park doing our project with our co-host, Miss Linda Sam, my partner, in what we're doing in Leimert Park on the third Thursday of each month. So this month, October the 21st, will be that Thursday, and we're going to be there with none other than Mr. Fritz Dijon Sr. And there's several people that are coming down because there's going to be a birthday celebration as we do. We're honoring some living legends that will be there that day as well. So, you know, stop down. It's, of course, it's right here on People Street, right in the Groove Yard, right in front of Chaos, right next door to the Vision Theater. So that's Thursday. Come down. We're there a little bit early, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we go to about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening just to have a great time. We had an absolutely awesome event. And so it's the third Thursday of each month. So we won't be in the way of Halloween, we won't be in the way of Thanksgiving, and we won't be in the way of Christmas. But we will be in front of that so we can go ahead and get established in what we're doing and showcase the art and the artist in the uh, Groove Yard. Okay. I want to also go back to what we were doing at PVAA because I still wanted to be sure and I connect with another absolutely awesome artist, and her bio is right there in the gallery, which is on the second floor of the Montclair Place, and that's none other than the artist Tony Stroman. Since 1993, Ms. Stroman has worked as a studio artist in the Claremont Arts Center as a progressive art studio. Uh, so she and her mom I've known for many years, Michelle Stroman McGuire, and she had been so active in being sure that her daughter's work was being shared. You know, sometimes as an artist, we have our work in the garage or in the house, but we're not really sharing it so public can see it and understand how they can participate, purchase, and even support the artist. So Tony Stroman, her work is there. It's beautiful. I don't know if we even have a shot of her work that is assembled on the wall in the PBA gallery, but please do come to the gallery. Uh, the works of all of the artists that I mentioned, which was Aldonyar Bailey, uh, Heather Hilliard Bonds, Tony Stroman, and myself, and so many other fabulous artists that make up the association of the Pomona Valley Art Association, which is several different artists that come together to be sure that we can assist each other in getting our work not only shown, displayed, but participate together with other artists in terms of learning. We have an absolute awesome learning center, which is called our Education Center. And we have a special guest coming up. I don't know if you could show that, Kijano, the special guest that's coming up. She's flying in out of Texas. Dr. Cassandra Bradford is an awesome young lady. And this is going to be sponsored and hosted by Success Express, hosted by Mr. Thomas Kijana Owens, excuse me. So, do we have anything that we can show on that, Kijana? I know I'm putting you out there, right there on that particular time zone, but something would be very effective. There we go, right there. Success Express Marketing presents Contractology, Contracts and Certifications. That's October the 23rd, which is a Saturday afternoon, about 3:30 p.m., 3:30 to 5, Pomona Valley Art Place Gallery at the, it shows the address of 2027 North Montclair Plaza Lane, Montclair, California. There's the sponsors, people that are supporting this, Genius Preferred Solutions, Genesis Preferred Solutions, Business Success Solutions, brought to you by Success Express. Our business is to cultivate more business for businesses. So we're glad to have that in the gallery. Coming up, we have this coming up as well, which is Jazz on Jazzabration. You know, we presented Tuesday, Taco Tuesday Jazz Jam. Now, we're absolutely fortunate to have our musical director, Mr. Mikhail Majid, as featured. But we have a couple special guests, both of them, one from out of town and one from in town. Mr. Wali Ali is in town for a while, so we have the opportunity to have a special flow with him this evening. And Miss Margaret Love and a lot of friends. So come on down to the 77th Lounge. It's going to be this evening. It starts at 6. Get some great old soulful tacos and some great jazz jam, you know. So that is what's coming up on our preview. Do we have anything else that is coming up on our preview other than what you're going to share with him right now? Those immediate, awesome commercials of different sponsors in terms of our partners in success. Why don't you show some of those?
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Hi, my name is Kijano Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
All right. All right. All right. This is where we are going to complete this show, but I want to show a couple of things in my hand. One is our where, because I mentioned a couple of things and I got some questions. It says, I'm going to put this up. It's called Expressions in Poetry, okay, by Mr. Kijana Owens. And the other book, which is Artists of Poetry, just showing, and the information, the article was right here, and this article here was very valuable for an artist. So for me, it was very valuable. And then I want to go to one more page and show you a double spread for a wonderful artist, Miss Heather Hilliard Bonds. Okay, let me go this way. There you go. Okay, but so people ask, where can I get it? At the Pomona Valley Art Association Gallery, the Soho Gallery, second floor, Montclair Plaza. You look for the Expressions in Poetry and also the Art of Poetry magazine. I thank you so much for tuning in because we're in the Groove Yard. And today in our Groove Yard, it was just about the power, the 48 laws of power. I just want to start with the first one, and that's the one that was most important, is never outshine your master. That is, understanding, get into the spirit and allow God to just continue to manifest in your life as you continue on. Enjoy life with God's blessings. My name is Roscoe Lee Owens. Thank you for stopping in the Groove Yard.